Hello there, my name is Davis. Welcome back to the Road to Glory FIFA 21 episode 22, I want to say. And we are starting off with this episode by collecting our Silver Star, Silver Beast, ADEYEMI from Red Bull Salzburg. A very, very good looking silver card who I think I want to try and work into my first team. Well, into my first silver team. 4-star skills. I think he's the first 4-star skill silver that EA have released for one of these objectives. And 93-92 split on the pace is incredible. It means you don't really have to touch that. 96 agility as well, and even 98 jump in. That's the ones in the 90s. And then across the board, it's a really, really good looking card. Definitely something I think I want to try and work into the team. Probably drop in Matty Vidra. This is the current setup with the team. Obviously, we have Okafor, a previous Silver Beast, who links in strongly into our new German. If we can find our Silver Team of the Week. So you could get that together on the right wing. It would mean probably dropping Hudson-Odoi and Matty Vidra, and potentially finding a way around with Sawyers as well, just to fit them in. But it's definitely something I am considering. Looking at the stats, he's just an incredible looking player. Born in 2002, making me feel incredibly old. And yeah, I think he's probably one of the youngest players in my club at the moment. But alongside him, we also collect ourselves the record breaker Rodrigo, who was quite fun to use, quite fun to unlock. The team we built around him, built for him, was a fun one. First chance of using Vieira in there. We had Vinicius Jr. was pretty fun with the 5-star skills, and normal Rodrigo was okay. Out on our right attack in mid flank. Hopefully this one can be a little bit better. The shooting did let him down a little bit when using him. And up top we had our striker Renier, back from the career mode series, who'd done a job for us. To be fair, up top he was quite fun to use. Definitely one of the better silvers I've used this year. And we can move on. There's a couple of new things out just before I dive into Foot Champs this weekend, which I will be doing because we missed out last weekend, and it's kind of set us back on packs and stuff like that. So in terms of potential objectives to do, the Eredivisie new squad foundations came out today with a couple of decent looking players. This is one I'm more leaning towards, because I am a big fan of Quincy Promes. I've wanted to get him into the side for a long time. And even with the Memphis Depay currently out, this adds potential options for linking them all together. The Gravenberch and Baumgartel and Van Bergen all look decent players. Obviously, they'll take 15 matches to do. I don't think I definitely won't have time to do it tonight before work in the morning. But I can definitely start working towards it. And alongside that as well, we do have the Silver Beasts, which requires, I think, 5 games, 5 wins. So 5 wins on rivals or squad battles, and you get a rare mega pack at the end of it. So I definitely want to do that, because I think it's road to the final or team of the group stage tomorrow, Friday. And from the teased what's called loading screen from EA, there's going to be some very decent looking cards thrown in the mixer there. And the final card we can collect is our level 15 reward. You can choose between Talo Jiang Wu Yung and Adu. And I am a little bit torn. I don't know which one I'm going to go for. When I first seen them, I think I was going to go for Jiang Wuyong. But now I'm a little bit tempted to maybe go for Adu. Gets that link into our Koundé. And he looks a very good centre-back. Poor on the ball with the 56 dribbling, 51 passing. But, I mean, 82 pace, 90 physical, and 81 defending. If you boost that with the shadow, you're looking at a very solid centre-back. Jiang Wuyong, I don't really have a Bundesliga team to throw him into, to be honest. He's kind of, he'd be an outlier for now. I know we have Heung-min Son at left mid, but I mean the only real other option to link him is the boy from Leipzig, who is still a 77 rated, so I would rather not. And the final one is Tello, who looks to be a really, really good all-round central midfielder. 88 pace is incredible, 86 physical is very, very good, and 84 dribbling is decent. And even the rest, like 70s and 80s, you can boost them because you don't really have to touch the pace with that centre mid. But same with Jiang Wuyong, I don't really have a Serie A team to put him into to warrant me taking him. Neither do I have any. I don't think there's any Colombian players really worth linking him into. Obviously, we had the Falcao this week, and there's like a James Rodriguez, but I mean, yeah, it's not really worth it. So on the basis of elimination, we're gonna go for storyline Adu to add to the squad. A nice little addition, and hopefully he can do a job for us. I don't know how much we'll use him. I don't really know if he'll go straight into the team or not, but we'll see what we can do with him. In terms of the rest of the objectives, I have got a squad built for the masterclass objectives. It's all dependent on whether or not we go for that. This is the current first team. There's a lot of options we can go with. I have a lot of players that float about, but I haven't really settled on anything of note yet. It's kind of been my starting 11 for nearly a month now. I haven't really shaken things up, and as far as I know, I don't really plan to either. I know the addition of Vieira is a decent addition, but it doesn't help our problem up top. I don't really want to go back into Alex Teixeira. He is decent, but he did kind of let me down a little bit last time I used him in the weekend league. Obviously, we do have a decent whack of coins, 320,000 in actual coins currently, and including some of these from Thursday flips, I got 500,000 nearly in worth of Furlan Mendy's, and then I've got about 100,000 left in Alan St. Maximum's. Just trying to get rid of them. I'll filter them out throughout the rest of Thursday and Friday, and hopefully throw a squad together. But in terms of what I'm going to go on to next, I've got the team built. Slight change of plans. It is the next day. It is currently 20 to 11 on a Friday evening, and after a long day of work, EA dropped bit of a madness with the team of the group stage team. There's some mental players in there, the likes of Messi, KDB, Bruno Fernandes I think was in there as well. So it is pretty stacked, and I'm going to try and stock up as many packs as I can from the objectives to open them all at the end of this episode, hopefully. And I'm going to focus that on the silver Beast's objectives. I have got 11 days left on it, but I'll try and get it out of the way now. You get a rare mega pack at the end of it, as well as 475 rated players. Rare mega pack is nothing to scoff at. I think it's like 55k pack, and I had probably my best luck from them last year. I got a few Team of the Years when they came out from them, so hopefully I can replicate that today. They also dropped this Coleman who looks very, very good, and being French links into our Vieira very nicely. And a potential one, well, I'll definitely complete him at some point, but I doubt it'll be this weekend. And that is about it. So gonna try out a couple of games in Rivals with this team. I haven't used silvers against golds in a while, but I think it should be good enough. We're trying out the new ADEYEMI up top alongside Shea Adams. We've brought back in Okafor. Last time I had him, I used a Deadeye on him. Gonna try him with a engine this time to try and boost that balance so he's not too stiff. And Mwepo, who's more of a link really, comes into the team. He'll be alongside Chowdhury in the middle of midfield. Not expected too much from him, but he looks okay. And obviously Kluivert, Brenier at left-handed side, and the first chance to try out Morgan, I think. No, we've played with Morgan. I played with Morgan before to unlock the ADEYEMI, but first chance against golds in Rivals. Obviously, if it doesn't work out well, I'll probably just complete it off camera against squad battles. So hopefully we get some decent gameplay. First game, bog standard Premier League team. Don't think you would have seen that, because I certainly didn't. I think he's had Sissoko, Martial, a couple of other slightly no longer meta players, but a low rated Prem team nonetheless. Lovely. ADEYEMI, 10 minutes in, debut goal for the German. Lovely little drag back fake. The run of Shea Adams, selling the defender, and we are 1-0 up. Oh, it's a screamer from him. Tony Martial puts it top bins. Couldn't do it against PSG, but he's done it against Danny Ward. And it's 1-1. Captain Morgan there again. What a player. Oh, Demi, I love that. Keeper moves it to the right. We go to the left, and we're back in the lead. Demi gets double. Lovely little scoop turn, gets away from the defender. Got the composure to finisher as well. I am very much liking this ADEYEMI. Captain Morgan. Got the pace. Look at the pace, and we go on the counter attack. Now we go. Oh, stop that. ADEYEMI. It's a hat-trick on his debut. Davinson Sanchez, get back to Colombia, lad. ADEYEMI, hat-trick on the debut. Love to see it. He's making Shea Adams look average, and that is some statement. That's a great ball. I've basically moved the fullback out of the way for him though. And that is what happens when you have Musa Sissoko shooting. That's what happens when you have Danny Ward in goals. And that's what happens when you have Captain Morgan at the back. Lovely ball. Keeper's off his line. And there it is, boys. 85th minute. Shea Adam finally turns up to the party. A delightful chip. Keeper in no man's land. This kid 4-1 down against the Silvers. They're still doing the business. Last shot? Nope, okay. Game 1, solid effort from the boys. 4-1, ADEYEMI hat-trick. Shea Adams turned up last minute. Captain Morgan, unbelievable. On to the second game. Game 2. Oh lord. Oh lord. I don't know, you might want to go back and pause that in team. But he has got an absolute stonker of a team. I think it was a medium Eto'o and Pele in there. Cristiano Ronaldo. This could get ugly for him. Here he is, Pele. Meet Captain Morgan. You're lucky he didn't play during his era. He wouldn't have a chance. Shea Adams finds Kluivert. Chip. Oh, it's magic. It's magic. And it's 1-0. Justin Kluivert. There he is. Missed a couple of chances last game. But he's bagged first 7 minutes. And the God Squad is 1-0 down. Oh, he's put it straight at the keeper. Moepo, Chowdhury, poor pass. We've wasted another opportunity. Pele, oh, I think he's held the run very well there. As you'd expect from a 95 rated player. And it's 1-1. Missed chances. Made to regret. Full celebration from the lad. ADEYEMI, turn and shoot. Unbelievable save. I think he's got all black and goals. All black and Jimenez at the back. Get up for that. Oh, it's a big header as well. ADEYEMI's always on these headers, but he's yet to convert. He's no Samuel J as of yet. Samuel Eto'o. Into Pogba. Back to Eto'o. Captain Morgan sends Eto'o back to Cameroon. Oh, Shea Adams. Shea Adams, stop that. You're humiliating them. Varane diving in. Shea Adams, stop and turn. We're back in front. Oh, it's great football. It's great football. Heung-min Son delivers the final blow. I think that might have been off kick-off as well. Lovely ball in. Heung-min Son attacking the wide spaces. And that, my friends, heartbreak. Silver keeper just doesn't quite do it. It's exactly why I used Alisson when I played champs with the silver team. Lad's shooting from anywhere because he knows he can, and to be fair, with the players he's got, most of these goals are going in, and it's all falling apart at the seams. Jose Maria Jimenez makes it 4-2. Heads on, lads. Get one goal before half time. We're back in the game. Yes, we're back in it, boys. Big response. Shea Adams. Jimenez just keeps running into the sidings. I think he's just gone past the turnstiles. And he's into the car park. Oh, what a run. Samuel Eto'o against Danny Ward. Super Danny keeps us in the back in the game. Cho. That's an awful first touch. Awful first touch. Oh dear. Chowdhury's there. Doesn't quite get to it. Mwapo's on the edge of it. Right, let's play this smart. That's not smart. ADEYEMI around Jimenez, the chip, and it's back in the net. Come on, 67th minute, we're back level. Fantastic little chip, brings his keeper. Always a mistake. Don't concede off kickoff. Yes, Mwapo. Can we score? No, we can't. Tired, very tired legs, passing like a... No! Oh, I've killed myself. Hani Mukhtar, come on and save the day, lad. Cristiano Ronaldo. The killer blow? Question mark. Oh, he's blocked his run, ref. It's disgusting, that is. Small clubs never get the decisions their way, and it is absolute heartbreak for the Silvers. Definitely should have felt I should have had a free kick or a penalty in the lead up, but unfortunately, at the end of the day, the team with the mental players pulled through. Final game of this recording, slightly less expensive. Doesn't have a representation of what the player's like though. He could be a lot better than the other guy, and we could have an absolute tune-in. He's got a very fine choice of badge, that's all I know. But that's all it takes. ADEYEMI, ball roll, goal, 1-0 up. Keeper, what are you doing there, lad? Oh, you love to see it. If it doesn't work the first time, try again. The Lacro Quetta. With 2-0 to the good. Oh, I've absolutely done him a kipper, but I've fucking played myself. Just ran straight back into him. Love that, Chowdhury. Kluivert finishes it off. 3-0. Danny Ward, man of the match so far. Despite us scoring 3 goals. Poor pass out. Made a right mess of this. Punished for it as well. Getting complacent. Offside. Oh, so Sambia's played him on. And he's back in the game. Right, Ed's on. Can't lose this. Cannot lose this. Body feint. Penalty. Disgusting challenge, ref. Can't believe he hasn't been sent off. Who's our main man for penalties? It's close. But ADEYEMI, I guess. You were on new penalty duties. Left-footed. He's left-footed. Interesting. Top bins. Keeper goes the right way. I'm surprised he hasn't saved that. I would be pretty tamping, to be honest. Back to 2-goal deficit. Keep our heads with this one. Oh, Shea Adams with the run again. Oh, I tried to go for the nutmeg with the ball roll. It's almost come off as well. Lovely football. I have no idea what's going on there. I've tried one fake shot, he's done 3. The kid's lost his head. To be fair, I would have lost my head a long time ago as well. But we're 5-2 up, home and dry. And I think this geezer's left, so this will probably be the end of this clip. Oh, he's back. He's decided he wants some, and he's straight back in with Timo Werner. Danny Ward comes flying out, but Timo Werner chips it over him. Back in the game, question mark, 5-3. Oh, it's filth. Oh, it's filth. He's slid and he's chipped it over him. Callum Hudson-Odoi, he's run the show since coming on at half time. Where's he slide into? ADEYEMI. Alright, so I did get the Silver Beast done and dusted. I finished off the last couple of games with just chilling out on squad battles. Against professional difficulty, it was pretty easy in the end. So unfortunately, they did get rid of the fake shot stop glitch on squad battles, which means you can no longer just kind of let the controller die and they don't tackle you. But it wasn't too bad anyway. I just watched some YouTube videos and completed to finish that. So we got 18 packs altogether. Some of them pretty bang average. Saying that 17 packs because one of these is a Tifo. So 17 packs, some decent packs in there. We've got like a small prime gold, a couple of them, got 2 rare golds, a mega and a rare mega, rare Electrum players pack. So there's good opportunity for some very good players. And like I said earlier, there's a lot of good players out at the moment with the team of the group stage. There's a lot to choose from, shall we say, and there was quite a high pull rate earlier on today, especially in the promo packs. If we check here, obviously there's promo packs in store, a 9.2% probability again, getting a UEFA Champions League team of the tournament, which is ridiculously high compared to what it usually is. Obviously that's an ultimate pack and we don't have any of them, but we do have some of these, and hopefully that translates well into one of these packs. But we might have used up all our luck getting Patrick Vieira in the last episode, so if I do get nothing, I guess I can't complain too much as we get through our 75 rated pluses slowly. Nothing of note so far. A McTominay and a Stark, followed by another Stark. Of all the 75 rated players I could get, we get back to back the same player. Of course we do. It is pretty typical, isn't it? It's a blue card. Is there a Libertadores card? It is. Get Zarate. Used to be a decent card, no longer. Kind of lost his pace. But apparently there's a man of the match or team of the week for Libertadores in Scoot America. It'd be interesting to see if they do that every week. I don't know if they will. Maybe it'll just be a one-off, but that is coming in the next couple of days from what the leaks appear to say. We get Rossi, who's not with anything, so I'll probably just discard him. And that is it for the 75 rated players. We shall move on to the worst of the packs and go with the mixed rare Electrum or mixed players pack. We get Julian Vigel. Currently at Benfica, we get Kante, 89 pace and 2-star skills in the Spanish League 2. And that is about that. Do we have him? We can send him up to the trade pile because he's sometimes used for fodder. And we shall move on to the Electrum players pack. Try and get rid of the small amount of rares first. Obviously, that's the lower chance of us getting a decent player, as we get Vendredi of Seville. We get Foul, who is a Belgian league player. It's 86 pace, right mid. Not too much on him. Eric Durm, not too much on him either. Get Taith Chong, former Man United player. Actually going for potentially a little bit, just because of who he is, I imagine. Unfortunately, they are all untradeable, but it's nice to have in the team. And Myalenko is probably not going for much, so we'll discard him. We'll go with a premium gold pack, pretty bang average standard pack. I think it's a 7.5k pack, isn't it? And we get ourselves a Sebastian Cortez, former Liverpool man, alongside Piccini and Suleimani. A couple of base paints for the stadium, nothing of note. Move over to the interesting, getting to the better packs now. We'll go with a small prime gold players packs. 3 rares, 6 golds, all decent chance to get decent players. We don't get a walkout, we don't even get a board either. We get Hernandez, former Man United man. Coffee in the bin. And the packs have been typically, as predicted, pretty dire. No boards or no walkout again. We get ourselves Cragno, 81 rated keeper. We do get a Champions League card, Champions League rare, who goes for a little bit. And then 2 will save. We get Jesse Lingard. Does he go for much? Not particularly. He did go for a fair bit when the managerial masterclass first came out. People racing for those 77 rateds. And we'll go for the premium gold players pack. 12 golds, 3 rares. Do we get anything good? There's no walkout again. Still waiting for our first board, to be fair. We get ourselves Vicino of Inter Milan. Ansu Fati in there as well. Dropped right down in price. And the rest is all untradeable anyway. Vicino can't sell. Keita Boulder, send up, Antonio Garcia can get in the bin. Down towards the better end of the packs now. We'll go with the mixed players pack. So 12 players, 4 of each, 4 bronze, rare, and silver. We get ourselves Quintero of Houston Dynamo. Could be useful for the MLS squad, 75 rated. We get Higuain's brother, Higuain, playing for Inter Miami. I don't think there's many Inter Miami players. Igor Rossi, not going for much either, and not much there. Bronzes not tending to go for too much, just because they're not needed for any sort of objectives or anything. Octavio going for a fair bit, maybe because he's a low rated thing, but we'll send him up if we sell him. The rest can go into the squad. My squad's pretty stacked at the moment. Definitely need to have a sort out of what's in there. We'll go for the rare gold pack first. We'll leave the rare electrums for last. Still no walkout. Can we get our first board? We do. It is Slovakia, I think. It's Dubravka anyway. The Newcastle United keeper. He might already be in the club. He's not. We get Kadira. We get Miguel Arteta, who goes for maybe a little bit, but it's all can't be sold anyway, untradeable, and you can go to the bin. Not a bad pack. We get an 83. We finally do get a board, so hopefully that's the start of things looking up. No walkout again. No board again. We get ourselves Diego Costa. 80 rated Diego Costa now. That's mad. We get Rafinha. Decent. Worth a little bit. And we get a engine and a shadow card, which is nice. Means we don't have to go out and buy them at any point. Go for the rare Electrum Players Pack. 6 gold, 6 silver, 6 rare. No walkout again. Can we get a board? No, we cannot. Shafted, Mesut Ozil. He's been popping up a lot recently. We already have him in the squad. We have Varela, who is worth nothing. Helanda, currently in the Scottish League, not worth much. This lad, not worth too much either. Agapo, nope. You, nope. The rest can go up to the trade pile. Down to the last two, probably the last best two, a mega pack and a rare mega pack. Can this be worth anything? All my time and effort put into these, not for the normal mega pack that is. Get ourselves quite a few decent players. Nathan Ake in there. This is untradeable, of course, so it's nice to have in the squad, in the club, if we ever need to go back and do the managerial masterclass with the Premier League. That's nice to have in the club. Low rates, decent. Premier League centre back. Get 2 hunters and a hawk. Rabiot is untradeable. Can swap that around. And Vashalko as well, that can go there. I love that Ajax kit. I might actually consider putting that on. Do a shake up of the pack of the kits. And the last one of the pack opening, can we be saved? But we finally get a walkout anyway. It is German, not a good start. Cam. It is Thomas Muller, 86 rated. So we do get a walkout, but it's an awful one, so not ideal. It is good fodder to have in the squad. I don't think he's tradable. We get Dedrick Boyata in there as well. I think it's Dedrick. Boateng, Shimikas, and any other hidden ones, like an Anchor card. Yeah, Paul Lopez in 83, Payet, Dumfries, Parolo, and Martinez. So these can go up to the trade pile, or to the bin, I guess. I'll probably keep that Paul Lopez, because I don't have any more packs to open. And he's probably worth keeping as an 83. So the rest can go to the bin, and that comes to the conclusion of the episode, more or less, by looking at the time. Currently a fair whack into it. Obviously I haven't played Foot Champs yet. I have qualified for it. But before I leave, my thoughts on the current team. After today, the new team of the group stage came out, obviously, and so did a very, very good looking card in João Felix Player of the Month. He is looking at around 400 odd K, I believe, something like that. It's like three teams, 87, 86, 87, 85, and 84. So it's not too far off the equivalent of a base icon, which is 87, 86, 85, 85. But he is an incredible looking card, 5-star skills, which is very, very good for me. 87 pace, 89 shooting, 89 dribbling, and even the passing's not too bad. I mean, you're not going to get much better than that for what he's worth. I think the SBC is very, very good value, but obviously my club isn't really stacked with with players or high rated fodder. So it's a bit of a toss up for me. Obviously, we've got a few players that we can throw in there, like sort of Harry Kane. We've got Thomas Muller now. And then dotted around, we got some 85s. So we'll probably be able to complete like a couple, maybe the 84 and 85 rated team for relatively cheap. But the 87 rated team will be very much out of my own back pocket. With my coin total sitting at 820k now. I did have a bit of a nightmare with trading yesterday into the day. I had a few Mendy's which took a bit of a hit because of the release of Theo Hernandez's team of the group stage card, I assume. So we took about a 60k hit on that, which set us back. But one thing that did intrigue me was the fact that Neymar is looking close to 900k. I mean, it is quite a lot of money, but we're only like, he's even under 900k now, which is mind-blowing to me for such a top-rated card. He's not quite 890, he's 890 more or less on bid. So I mean, he's within 70k of the team. I can definitely afford that just by selling some of the stuff in my club. I have a few high-rated silvers. I have more than a few high-rated silvers that I can sell for a fair whack. Don't really want to, because I like having these different silvers which I can play with and mess around with. I mean, these players alone, it's like a fair bit. This Mwapu's like 10k. Saliba's probably a little bit now. Danny Ward is a fair whack because of the Wes Morgan. So the option of Neymar is there, but the option of João Felix is a very real prospect. So I'll have a sleep on it. I've got plenty of time, really. I haven't really played any FIFA. I haven't played any for champs yet, so I'll have to get this sorted before tomorrow afternoon. But I'll make a decision, and you'll probably see that in the next episode. And that is where I end it. A nice little monologue to end. If you've enjoyed, as usual, leave a like on the video. If not, leave a dislike. Let me know what I'm doing wrong down in the comments below. It helps me regardless whether you like or dislike it. It just lets me know what is going well and what's not. If you want to stay up to date with anything else I do on the series or on my channel, you can always subscribe. That helps me out massively. And that is that. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Davis. Good night.